From the creators of the hit TV show Yellowstone comes a new drama that takes a deep dive into the Texas oil industry and the stories of the people who make it tick.
First comes the dreamers, then the bankers, and then the desperate.
What does that make you?
A divorced alcoholic with $500,000 in debt, and I'm one of the lucky ones.
Landman features Billy Bob Thornton playing a crisis executive for an oil company who's put in a tough spot when a rig explodes. Actress Kayla Wallace plays Rebecca, the no-nonsense lawyer who comes to town to investigate. Kayla is in our studio this morning with more about Landman. Welcome.
Thank you.
First of all, what was it like working with Billy Bob Thornton, John Hamm, and Demi Moore?
Yeah, our cast was pretty stacked. It was incredible. Billy Bob, I had my first scene with Billy Bob one-on-one.
Wow.
So I just kind of had to dive in and you know, hope for the best.
Were you nervous ahead of time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. No, but he's so down to earth. So, like, working with him from the very beginning was, it felt very comforting and easy.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun together. Our characters had a lot to do together this season, so more coming.
Oh, okay. I can't wait to watch. So Yellowstone, and you know, we talked a bit about how you'd watched it before and then really watched it after you got this role. It's praised for its research and its portrayal of ranch life. This show gives an inside look at oil life, executives, rigs, from the people who work there to the people who run it.
Yeah.
What were your, I mean, you were raised in Victoria or on the island.
Yeah.
So what were your first thoughts when you looked at this script?
Well,
this is Texas country.
I didn't know, I knew next to nothing about oil and how it was made, and so I really had to dive in and learn about oil, gas, and law as well. These are like two worlds that I didn't have a big understanding about, so.
That's the fun of being an actor.
It's totally the fun. You get to like do a crash course in these careers that other people live in real life.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
YouTube and Google become your best friend.
There's going to be a lot of fans of When Calls the Heart watching this morning, and they're like, oh my goodness, I love her. And the role you play on that show was very different than the role of Rebecca. So talk to me about how much fun it was to get into the role of Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca she's feisty. She's incredibly driven, as with my character on When Calls the Heart was, but in a different way. She's a go-getter, and I really was grateful to dive into like the world of law. I got really interested. I got like watching trials.
Yeah.
I was like really into it. So yeah.
I'm sure it comes across on screen. We're just showing shots of you there on set. It must have been so wild to go from a show like When Calls the Heart, which is a huge and loyal fan base.
Yeah.
What will fans get from this new show? What do you think they're going to appreciate?
I've seen the first 5 episodes, and I've read, I mean, all the scripts.
Yeah.
What stands out to me, and I don't think people will expect it with this series when you hear of a show about oil and gas, is this ongoing theme of family and community. You see that in Taylor Sheridan's other projects, like the humanity comes through in all of his writing. So this series has a lot of that, as well as like excitement and explosions and all of the crazy fun stuff that is so fun to film. But there's this theme of family and community. I think everyone will connect to that.
Oh, I love it. Tell me one of your favorite parts of shooting down in Texas. What did you love?
Texas was great. I loved it. People are really nice there. The weather, it was nice to escape the Vancouver rain.
I bet.
For the winter. Shooting in Texas, the weather it kept things exciting. Like you never knew if you were going to be on set tomorrow or the day after. You kind of had to work with the weather, and we were on lightning strikes a lot. It kept things really exciting, but Texas was really great. The people there are very welcoming.
I found out a fun fact about you that I just wanted to ask before you left. So you were born on Halloween, October 31st.
Yes.
What's it like having a birthday on Halloween?
It's great. It's always a party.
Were your parties always dress-up parties?
When I was a kid, yeah. I've
Not now.
gotten real lazy. This year I just did like spiders on my eyes. I turned my eyes into spiders. I've gotten lazy, but it's fun having your birthday on Halloween.
A lot of birthdays under your belt, so lots more opportunities too.
Yeah.
Kayla, it's great to have you here. Congratulations on the
you.
show. Lots of people excited to start watching Landman. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
A reminder, you can watch the episodes of Landman this Sunday, November 24th on Paramount+. If you liked that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.